Welcome to the Church Growth Systems podcast, helping churches reach more people online with clear strategy, strong leadership, and sustainable systems. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Church Growth Systems podcast. We are going to be discussing topics that will help you get more visitors to your church using a website. Help me welcome to the show, Pastor Dre. Okay, Pastor Dre, we have a few questions that we would like you to answer. Our first question is, if social media is already reaching people, why does our church even need a website?
That's a very good question. If social media is already reaching people, why does our church even need a website? Well, there's some things that you can do with the website that you can't do with social media. And you want to have data from your website or even your social media to make data-driven decisions. Now, when you have a website, you can install what's called Google Search Console, and it will give you a ton of data on people that are visiting your website. And what you can do with that data is you can get a lot of good information. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and then I'm going to share with you what you can do with a website and what you cannot do. What I'm going to show you right now, you cannot do with social media. So here we go. Let me share my screen with you. Okay, I'm going to show you the benefits of having a website. So there's, you can see right here, it says vocapetown.net. In the last 3 months, let's just go for 28 days. Excuse me. In the last 28 days, we've had over 39,000 impressions in Google, 495 clicks to our church website. This is powerful stuff. You can't get this with social media. Look at all the details and the data that we're getting. Now, here's the powerful thing. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but I want to show you something. See where it says queries? I'm going to click there. Google Search Console will tell me what keywords are driving people to our church website. Victory Outreach Church, Victory Outreach Cape Town, Victory Outreach Rehab, Victory Outreach Free Recovery Home, free rehab centers in Cape Town. That's powerful. We've got over, 196 impressions in Google and 19 clicks to our website. That's powerful. Now, what can this information do? As you can see right here, we're ranking for over 958 keywords. I can come to Google, see what keywords that we're ranking for, and start doing content on these keywords. TikTok videos, Instagram videos, blogs, articles. It's powerful because Google is already telling us what we're ranking for. And this is a content gold mine. Imagine doing a video on TikTok or Instagram. Are you looking for a free rehab center in Cape Town? And then we begin to do content on that. You could even take that video and post it on a blog that you write about on this topic. So I'm not going to get too deep, but yes, social media is good. But the data that you get with having a website, because what you do is you get a code from Google, you put that code in your website, and Google keeps track of all the visitors to your website, how they got to your website, what keyword they typed into Google to get to your website. That's powerful.
Our next question is a church website really worth the time and money to maintain?
Wow, that's a good question. Is a church website really worth the time and money to maintain? Yes, because let me tell you how much you can spend on the website, okay? You can get a domain name, your own domain name, like the On Fire Church or whatever the name of your church is, the onfirechurch.com, the onfirechurch.org, for like $20 a year. Okay, so that's digital real estate, $20 a year. Now you can get hosting anywhere probably from $3 to $4 to $5 a month. So let's just go high. Let's say $5 a month. So that's 5 times 12 is 60. And you say you get your domain name for 20, that's $80 a year where you're going to have some digital real estate. Okay, and it's real estate that you own. Like, I like to look at it like this. Social media is rented real estate. You don't own it, but your own website, you own that, and you can do whatever you want on that digital real estate. So yes, a church website is worth the time and money to maintain, because not only that, your website can reach people 24 hours, 7 days a week. And let me ask you this. Did you know that Google wants your website to be an evangelist? That's right. Google, here's the deal. Let me just explain something to you really quick. When people go to Google and they type in a keyword, how to find a church or how to find a free rehab, right? And your website shows up, that happens from what's called search engine optimization, which is another class for another time. But if you optimize your website correctly, you'll show up for those type of keywords in Google 24 hours a day. Your website can reach people 24 hours a day. That's powerful. And that's why it's so important on your website to have a call to action, such as plan a visit, contact us. You want to have some kind of way where you get people's email, even sign up to get 2 free chapters of a book or whatever it may be. You want to get people's information when they come to your website. Okay, so let me answer it again. Yes, a website is worth the time and money to maintain.
The last question is, what can a website do for ministry that social media alone can't?
Wow, what can a website do for ministry that social media alone can't? I would say reach people. I mean, you can reach people with social media, right? Don't get me wrong, but I like to look at it like this. Social media is your fishing lines. You get your church known out there on social media, right? Whatever platform you like, the more platforms, the better. So people get familiar with your church. But I would say in your link in bio, somewhere in your video, visit our church website. You want to have your church website in your link in bio. If you say it at the end of the video, if you've been blessed by this video, don't forget to stop by our website, or you can put it in writing on your video. Okay. So that's your fishing line. Your website is your net. Okay. And your website can do so much more that social media can't. People could give on your website, right? People could fill out a contact form. You can put a blog on your website. You can't put a blog on social media. I mean, I think you can on YouTube, but I'm not for sure the other platforms. I don't think you could put a blog. And if you do put a blog, I'm not even for sure if they rank in Google. See, the thing with the website is you rank in Google. And you could rank in Google for every blog you write. So say if you write 100 blogs and you optimize those blogs for different keywords, you can begin to rank in Google for each one of those blogs. You can't do that with social media. And if you're ranking for keywords that people are searching for online, your website has now become an evangelist. My goodness. But a lot of churches may not know that. That's why I see churches that have websites, but when they don't have a blog, I'm like, oh, they're missing out on so much opportunity, because your website is your net, social media is fishing line, and your blogs are fishing lines in the ocean of people searching for answers. And you want to look at that website as a net. So once again, that's why it's very important to have a call to action. If it's plan your visit, if it's fill out the contact form, if it's sign up for a free book, and you get somebody's email. Once you get their contact information, you can connect with them whenever you want. And that's powerful. Now, if some of this doesn't make sense to you, I want to invite you to check out our free website checklist. I'm going to put it in the description. You can click the link and download our free website checklist, and it'll tell you things that you need to do on your website in order for your website to rank in Google. Okay, so hopefully, hopefully these answers have been a blessing to you, and hopefully it helps you out. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comment section. All right, so it's your boy, Pastor Dre, and thanks for having me on the show. This is good stuff.
Wow, thank you, Pastor Dre. That was some good stuff. Once again, thank you for coming on the show. Remember, if you would like the free download of our church website checklist, the link is in the description. Also, if you have questions, please post them in the comments section. God bless you, and thank you for tuning in.